This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
And welcome back to Jacobs High School for some more Hinkle Holiday Classic action. My name is Logan Franz, and alongside me is Joey Vallis. And we are going through starting lineups of the Larkin Royals and the Grant Bulldogs in the second consolation bracket semifinal.
Number 3, Demarion Smith. Number 4, Charles Schlick. Number 11, Braylon Gray. And number 12, Brandon Wolkowitz. Now, let's meet your Royals. Number 0, David McFadden. Number 1, Lawrence Salas. Number 2, Cameron Barty. Number 10, Javion Sowers. And number 21, Matt Irvin.
And those are your starting lineups. And we are about ready to get underway. Again, both of these teams 1-1 in the tournament so far. Grant had the loss to Naperville North and the win against Bartlett on Monday. And Larkin had the win against Boylan on Monday and the loss against Geneva on Saturday.
I think we'll begin for a pretty good game today. Looking like we have a pretty good Grant team, you know, fairly well-rounded, and a pretty well-rounded Royals team. I mean, obviously we're familiar with the Larkin Royals being in the same conference as them, so yeah, I think we're in for a good game.
Absolutely. One X factor to watch in this game for the Royals is their height. They have the height advantage. They had it in their last game, and it served to prove to their advantage. And we are underway. Braylon Gray has the ball for the Bulldogs. Now Demarion Smith to Charles Schlicht. Now Charles Schlicht to Wolkowitz. And Gray. Now Schlicht. And Schlicht drives in, puts it up, and that's good.
Charles Schlick.
And the Bulldogs strike first, and we will get an and one.
Fouls on Royals, number 10, Javion Sowers. That's his first.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Larkin isn't taking a little bit of a quicker approach there with the height advantage there, because you do have a good point about that. They do definitely have the height advantage.
Absolutely, many players standing at 6 foot or above on this Larkin roster. Could serve them to help in rebounds and working underneath on offense. As David McFadden, that one's put up by Mac Irvin, and that one lands.
Lawrence Salas.
Lawrence Salas, I'm sorry. and Gray. That one's up and no good, and the rebound is taken by the Bulldogs. And that one's up from Demarion Smith, and that one lands. Smith, the star of the last game, really the entire tournament for Grant. 31 points in 2 games for Demarion Smith throughout the tournament. As that shot is a little out of the way, McFadden will take it back and put it up, and no good.
Yeah, we're looking at a fairly young Larkin team here. I mean, I'm only seeing two seniors on their roster. Well, we have a pretty senior-heavy Grant team, so that'll be an interesting thing as far as leadership factor comes in.
Absolutely. And McFadden's first free throw goes through. McFadden with 19 points against Boylan on Monday.
And we saw free throws came into a big factor this morning in the South Elgin game.
Absolutely, those free throws can be crucial in a game like this. And Gray will take it across for the Bulldogs. Marion Smith. And then we'll get deflected away. We'll send Smith to the line.
That's his first, team second. Smith at the line, shooting 2.
And if I'm remembering these teams correctly, Grant was a fairly physical team, and I think Larkin's really going to have to play up to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Grant's very physical, and Larkin is they kind of match that, I feel like, when we saw them on Monday. So I think they'll definitely be able to match up well with each other. See how that goes. As Sowers has it for the Royals. Irvin in the corner puts that one up, and it's no good. And Gray will take it back quickly for the Bulldogs. The shot by Smith is up and lands. An early 9-3 run for the Bulldogs. Sowers, now Irvin. And that ball ends up going to no one. It'll end up in the hands of LeClaire of the Bulldogs, and Smith speeds back across. Now Schlicht. Schlicht to Wolkowitz to Gray. And Schlicht has it. That pass gets deflected, but still ends up in the hands of Wolkowitz. And LeClaire thought about it for a second, didn't end up taking the shot. And they're going to say Smith stepped out.
Yeah, I like that call there. Definitely stepped out there on that one. We're getting a little bit of a long buzzer there.
A little bit. Just want us to really know that buzzer sounded. Sowers takes it now. 5.5 left to play in the first quarter.
And Grant is not stepping off the gas one bit. As we see a travel there.
Aggressive defense is the name of the game for the Bulldogs. And Gray will take it across. Gray driving in, pass to Schlicht, puts that one up, and the jumper lands.
Charles Schlicht with the jumper.
Yeah, through 2 blocks there. I mean, good shot right there from mid-range.
And Grant is on the accelerator and not letting up as Larkin tries to stop the bleeding. McFadden will put it up, and that's no good. And the rebound, the putback still isn't good by Hibbett. And Grant will take this back the other way. Schlicht up, and no good.
Yeah, if they want any chance of winning this game, they're really going to have to get those offensive rebounds there.
And Hibbett has it for the Royals. Shot is no good. And the putback does land. That's Lawrence Salas on the putback. And Schlicht has it for the Bulldogs. Smith. Schlicht. That's up for 3. No good. And the Royals come back trying to cut into the Bulldogs' lead. And wide open in the corner is Josh Hibbett. That's no good. And Schlicht will take it back for the Bulldogs. Now Gray. Back to Schlicht. To LeClaire, it's up. And that one's off. Schlicht gets the rebound, puts it up, and no good. As Salas will grab the rebound for the Royals. And that one's a little too hot to handle for Salas. Smith on a break, puts it up. Please and thank you to Marion Smith.
With the lay-in.
Saras is the ball for the Royals. And bounce pass underneath. That was to Lawrence Salas, who puts it through. Or, I'm sorry, Hibbett. And Gray has it. Schlicht to Wolkowitz. And Gray drives in. That one's no good. It appears we will get a foul called.
Yeah, good job drawing the foul there. I don't know if it was a completely a free foul there, but good style.
Great.
The guy ends up on the ground more times than not, you're going to get that foul call.
Yeah, exactly. Especially through the contact like that with the big men.
Braylon Gray really one of the only counters that Grant has to Larkin's height advantage. He might be the tallest guy on the court.
Number 25, Tobias Burke.
And funny enough, I say that as Kobaya Burke goes onto the court for the Royals, who stands pretty much above everyone.
Yeah, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
And second free throw by Gray is good. 4 points off of free throws for the Bulldogs, helping them build an 8-point lead against the Royals. And Sowers' pass does end up in the hands of Irvin, not without some trouble. Sowers has it. And Barty. Passes to Hibbett. And that one's deflected. That was Cameron Houghton of the Bulldogs, and the shot is up by Schlichten, no good. They can't capitalize off the turnover. And Kobaya Burke goes up, and it'll fall.
With the finish.
That is Burke's first points of the game.
And Wolkowitz wanted a foul on that one, but I think it was pretty clean. I don't think he had his feet completely set.
And Houghton puts that one up for the Bulldogs. That does not fall, the putback by Schlicht does. Schlicht having a great game early, 7 points so far for Charles Schlicht.
Houghton looks like he's hurt. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe got a hand in the face.
Checking into the game for the Bulldogs, number 10, Heath Berryman.
And Heath Berryman checks into the game for the Bulldogs.
Looks like he's getting looked at the end of the bench, but I think he's going to be okay.
For the Royals, number 0, David McFadden.
And Irvin takes a seat for David McFadden, star of the Royals' last game. He's definitely a player to watch. McFadden to Barty. Barty puts it up from the corner. Bang!
Yeah, Barty's definitely a good player to watch today. He's been performing pretty well over the tournament so far.
And McFadden gets that ball for the Royals. Now Barty has it. Sowers. About a minute and a half left in the third as Irvin puts it up from the corner, and that one goes to
Joshua Hibbett for 3.
I'm sorry, that was Hibbett that put it up from the corner. Getting confused between 11 and 21 when they're in that back corner. As Gray's shot goes up, and there will be a foul called.
Yeah, and you see Larkin getting a little bit of life here. I mean, only a 2-point lead by Grant, and just like that, Larkin's coming back and a few layups, and they'll have the lead here. So
they're fighting back. Those 2 threes by Hibbett and Barty really did a number. And that's Gray's first miss from the line today. He's 2 for 2 on his last 2 attempts.
And for the Bulldogs, number 3, Demarion Smith.
Simmons checking into the game for Larkin, and Houghton checking into the game for the Bulldogs. As Gray's second free throw is no good. And the Royals will speed back with the momentum in hand as Barty, now McFadden. Simmons, that pass is a little too hot to handle. McFadden will get his hands on it. Barty. Schmidt has it. Now Barty thought about shooting, didn't, and Hudson with the steal for the Bulldogs. And we will get a whistle and foul on Barty. Already 5 fouls for Royals, and that put Houghton to the line.
Looks like we're going to get Irvin checking back into the game here. Larkin not letting off the gas with those big men down low there. So
Houghton will extend the lead to 3.
And for the Bulldogs, number 1, Matthew McClear.
Second free throw falls, and that'll make it a 2-possession game as we roll under 45 in the first quarter. McFadden hit it, and a little bit of a fight for the ball. It ends up with David McFadden, puts it underneath. That shot is up and easy as you like for Kobaya Burke.
yeah, Burke another one to look for. He's definitely good under the hoop. Putting up.
Marion Smith. And Houghton has it for the Bulldogs. Wolkowitz puts that one up, and it does not land, and will be knocked out by Josh Hibbett.
Yeah, I mean, if Larkin wanted to touch that there, I mean, they probably could have had a chance at a layup here to tie it up before the end of the first quarter, but Grant now looks to take an even bigger lead here.
Yeah,
so.
interesting decision to let Grant take the last shot here, and they will put it in the hands of
it.
Cameron Houghton, and airmails it. And that will end the first quarter. A tightly contested game so far. Grant Bulldogs 19 and the Larkin Royals 17.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly I think they're contesting the big men pretty well. I haven't seen a lot of that underneath the hoop, and they're doing a pretty good job with that. Grant is so, but this timeout is sponsored by the Bear Family McDonald's, locally owned and operated since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today and enjoy the return of the McRib through December 30th. Also, enjoy a Krispy Kreme donuts that are delivered fresh daily. And with your donuts, you can have free coffee Mondays with any in-person purchase at all Bear Family McDonald's in the Elgin area. So how about that? You get a free coffee and a donut.
Absolutely. Nice part of a balanced breakfast. Maybe not so balanced, but definitely good breakfast. Yeah, right? Absolutely. So 19-7 so far. The Bulldogs with a slight lead. And what have you seen? If you're in that huddle right now for Larkin, you're only trailing by 2. What are you telling your team if you're their coach?
You know, I think we need to work on getting lower with the ball. I think they're keeping them to the outside, and I think they need to draw up some plays, run some plays, get their men down low, because obviously, I mean, we've been talking about it the whole game. They have that height advantage. So I really think that that's what they need to focus on here in the second quarter and maybe come away with a lead going into the half.
And still plenty of time to do that as 8 minutes put back on the clock. We played through 8, and we'll play on. McFadden will take the ball for the Royals. Dishes it to Javion Sowers. Simmons. Sowers. Simmons. Beck Sowers. And Irvin, he likes that corner. Almost took the shot, Sowers missed it. Sowers, now to Simmons. Irvin in the opposite corner, that one's up. And no good. And the rebound is taken by Larkin. That was Kobaya Burke.
And you hear this Grant bench. The energy is insane coming off there, and their coach has been up all game, pushing his players, getting them in the game, and I think that's helping a lot.
And Burke's first free throw falls. And the second one does not fall. And Gray will maintain its 1-point lead.
Looks like he's going to get a second try, or third try, I guess you could say here.
Another chance to tie this game up.
And there you
And
go.
he'll take it.
Just like that, Larkin's back in the game.
Knotted up at 19. And Schlicht has it for the Bulldogs. Gray. Smith. To Schlicht. And that one's up. And it lands.
I can't believe you can get that to fall with those hands in your face like that.
I cannot believe either. That did not look like it was going in initially either. And Matt Leclerc, his first points of the game. Larkin will try to respond. And Berg working underneath. Puts that up.
There you go.
We'll succeed.
Both sides of the ball for Kabaya Berg there on the defensive and offensive side.
8 points so far in the day for Berg. And Gray puts that one up for 3. No good. And looks like there may have been some contact, no call there. And Smith will get a travel on Smith. I thought there was some contact there before the travel, but just took one too many
Kabaya
steps.
Berg got all ball on that, and he was pumped up after that one for sure.
And let's take another look at that 3.
Oh, he was close to getting that one too. Good knockdown though.
Berg with the height, very close. Great shot there by Leclerc. And Irvin puts it up from mid-range and does not get there.
There you go. That's not something that we thought we would be seeing today, huh?
Grant. Or Gray, I'm sorry, for Grant. And then Leclerc puts up another 3. He's heating up in the second quarter. Matt Leclerc extends the visitors' lead to 4. And Irvin driving in. No good. And Leclerc has it again for the Bulldogs. Smith to Houghton. And Houghton's shot falls. And Larkin trying to stop the bleeding here. A big run by the Bulldogs. And McFadden has it. Hibbett. Jumper falls.
Joshua Hibbett with the jumper.
And Gray will take it for the Bulldogs. Now Smith. To Schlicht.
Fouls on the Bulldogs.
Nice shot there from McFadden.
That's his first.
Couldn't ask for anything else more than from him. So
And Justin Simmons has it. Sowers. Now back to Simmons. And underneath is McFadden. And that one does not fall. And the putback, so close, but not quite. And Larkin just getting as many cracks as they want in that shot.
yeah, there you go with those offensive rebounds.
David McFadden finally puts it up. That's where that height advantage comes into play. Let's count how many rebounds here.
For the Bulldogs, number 12.
There's 1.
Wolkowitz.
There's 2. There's 3, and
Wow.
Finally
on the
puts
fourth put
it
up
away.
there, yeah.
Gray with it for the Bulldogs. Leclerc. No Gray. And that one's up for Leclerc, and this guy is on fire. Matthew Leclerc with his third 3 of the second quarter. And Simmons has the ball underneath for the Royals, and it's taken away by Smith. And Smith with the easy layup. You don't want a guy like Darian Smith shooting a layup there because he's going to get that every time. Simmons. And that one's in the corner from Hibbett. That one's good.
Joshua Hibbett for 2.
Is it deep too? Looked like his foot were behind the line from here. We're on the opposite corner. It's hard to see that line sometimes. And Smith has it. Schlicht. Wolkowitz and really foul. Had that previous shot there.
Fouls on Royals, number 14.
Yeah, looked like his feet were just on the line. They'll put that one down for 2.
Yeah, and that's definitely what they need right now.
Number 25.
Not all threes, you know, they can get down and work under the hoop, but they definitely need some of those to keep up with this Grand offense.
Yeah, when you're taking a shot like that, you kind of wish it was a 3. It's not an easy shot to take, but
yeah,
nonetheless, Larkin needs the points they'll take whatever points they can get right now. And Gray has it for the Bulldogs to Wolkowitz. And Smith up for 3. And that one's no good. And Schlicht will take the rebound. And pass to Wolkowitz is deflected by the Royals, but the Bulldogs will keep possession.
To Cameron Barty.
As Cameron Barty and Noah McMath check into the game for the Royals and Bulldogs respectively.
Yeah, hopefully we see some good production out of RT. I mean, that's definitely what Larkin needs right now going into the half here.
Has 3.5 minutes left. And Leclerc looks, almost takes the shot. Gray. And Schlicht looking, he'll take it from the free throw line, and that one's off the front of the rim, and Larkin will come back and try to start to mount a comeback as McFadden takes that and it's no good. And Grant ends up getting their hands on the ball. Looked like McFadden almost had it, but McMath ends up taking it. And Wolkowitz for 3, and airmailed that one. And Simmons has it for the Royals. And Hibbett puts it up. Jumper does not fall. And he'll get his own rebound. And that one's not doing it. He'll get his rebound again. Great hands there by Josh Hibbett to keep picking up those rebounds. And Simmons will look. He'll find Barty in the corner. And underneath to Burke. Burke finds McFadden, who puts it up for 2.
David McFadden.
Those are Grant's tightly contesting those shots underneath, but Larkin is still just, they're adhering to their philosophy and they're taking those shots underneath. They're not fazed by the Grant defense.
Wolkowitz wanted that one again.
And Grace does not fall, and that ball will be out. And possession will stay with Grant.
I think that should have been out on, I think that should have been out on Grant right there, but I mean, the ref was closer than we were, but.
More of these offensive rebounds there by Larkin. This time it's McFadden who puts it through, and McMath will take the inbound pass for Grant. 2:06 left to play in the half. Wolkowitz. And that one's up for Schlicht, and that one's good.
Yeah, Schlicht's really been good this half.
Schlicht with a floater.
Good.
That lands for 3.
Well-rounded player right there on D. He's been locked down. You see him right there, kicking the ball away, getting a stop, getting a little breather for his teammates there.
And Sowers will take it for the Royals. Hibbett. And that was deflected by the Bulldogs. Gray will take it back. And Leclerc has been shooting hot today. They give it to McMath. And now Schlicht. Back to McMath. And Gray has it. Now Wolkowitz in the corner. Minute 19 left. And McMath looking for a partner. And he'll find Gray. Gray driving in. And a deep pass out to Leclerc. Leclerc saves it before it goes back out across half court. Barty will intercept the pass. And Sowers. That's no good.
And Grant's probably going to try it. Oh, never mind.
And Gray with the easy layup there. And 50, we took under 50. An 8-point game for the Bulldogs as Larkin's shot is up and they needed that in a big way. Josh Hibbett, the jumper, makes it a 6-point game. Grant with 35. Wolkowitz might try to hold on for the last shot of the half here. Or not, Gray will take that one, and it's no good. And that one will go back to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I really thought they would maybe try and slow that down and run out the clock, especially since we have no shot clock here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
Yeah, we've seen both of these teams here kind of preach quickness on offense. Both of them been moving very quick, so I think that's what we're seeing there from Grant, rather than trying to just hold on for the last shot of the half.
Yeah, and Grant's really seen full pedal to the metal, so.
Absolutely. As McMath takes a shot and air mills it, Irvin will grab the rebound. And Irvin working against Demarion Smith. As Smith gets the foul called against him.
Checking the game for the Bulldogs, number 0, Cameron Houghton.
Smith looking unhappy with that foul call.
David McFadden.
Coach is probably trying to get some points here before the end of the half.
12 seconds left. Love a big bucket here
go.
before the end of the half, and McFadden puts it in. And they'll leave a little bit of time there for Grant to respond as the clock ticks below 3. Gray's shot is up and no good. The prayer does not be answered for the Bulldogs, and we will go to halftime with a Grant 37-33 lead.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both playing a pretty good game. Only thing I could say is that definitely could tell Larkin to take a little bit from Grant's game. Grant, when they need to, they slow it down. When they don't need to, they drive right to the hoop. And Larkin, their defense is good when they're back. And Grant Bulldogs, they come up, and when it's slow, the Larkin D is good. But on a fast break, they're in shambles, and Grant walks right in for a layup.
Absolutely, those points in transition can be killer in a game like this too. And you mentioned the defenses. It's been the offense leading the show so far. High-scoring first half, and we will be back right after this as Grant leads 37-33. Don't go anywhere.
Black truck. Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
I feel lucky today, I'm happy this way. Christmas calling, snow is falling, life is a mystery, and I wish to be just so lucky every day. Oh, I wish, oh yeah, well, life is a mystery, and I wish to be just so lucky every day.
And we are back at Jacobs High School Gymnasium for some second half action of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Logan Franz, and alongside me is Joey Vallis. And we've been locked in a tight one so far between the Grant Bulldogs and the Larkin Royals, 37-33.
Yeah, it's really been back and forth here, Logan, and I think we're going to see a good second half. Larkin's definitely going to come out of the locker room full force, full steam ahead, so I think we'll be in for a good second half here.
Absolutely. Some point totals for the game as we wait to get started. Josh Hibbett of the Larkin Royals leads the way with 11 points, followed by Kobaya Burke, who has 8, and David McFadden with 7. And for the Bulldogs, they've been spreading the wealth a little bit. 2 players have 10 points, Demarion Smith and Charles Schlicht, and Matt LeClaire with his 3 3-pointers in the second quarter has 9.
Yeah, I really feel like Grant is a pretty well-rounded team. I mean, we talked about that at the beginning of the game, but I think we've definitely seen it here today. They share the love around, like you were saying, with the points, and I think that's also another factor of why they're leading this game right now.
Yeah, some teams you see has like that one guy that kind of takes over and is able to, just put all their points on the board. But Grant has really been spreading it around a little bit. LeClaire's been shooting hot, and Demarion Smith has had a great tournament as well, and Charles Schlicht having a great game too. So we're off in the second half, and the first shot will go to Charles Schlicht, but it does not fall. And Sowers will put that one up, and that's no good. The rebound looks like we'll get some contact there before anyways. And Salas will head to the line for the Royals.
Fouls on Bulldogs number 1, Matt LeClaire. That's his first team first.
Yeah, and here come the free throws again. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of points coming off of the free throws today.
Yep, Larkin 3 for 5 in the first half on free throws, and they'll add another one to their resume.
And we see the foul there. A lot of contact. No ball really at all.
And the second one does not land, and that'll make it a 3-point game.
And jump ball, and I think we're going to be going Grant ball right now.
Jump ball award to the Royals.
Going to the Royals, okay.
And that one's knocked away by Matt Clear of the Bulldogs, and Wolkowitz will take it.
So a pretty empty possession there for the Larkin Royals. Had an opportunity and didn't really capitalize on it there.
Can't even call it a possession, really.
Yeah.
Really got it knocked away. And Smith to Gray, open for 3. And that one does not fall. And Smith will take the inbound pass for the Bulldogs. 7:17 in the third quarter. And that one's taken away by Larkin, taking a page out of Grant's playbook there. And Barty now to Sowers. Irvin, Barty. Now Sowers has it for the Royals. A lot of movement on the Larkin offense. Irvin put that one up. A deep 2 does not fall. And Bulldogs come back.
Yeah, might as well put Bulldogs coach in there. He's showing them how to defend from the sidelines there.
Great possession it was, and I love seeing the offense create movement. That's something we see a lot in these games where sometimes offenses are stagnant, they're not really moving. Larkin is constantly rotating as Schlicht's 3 is up and good.
Miscommunication there on the defense right there. He was wide open, and you cannot leave him wide open after the first half that he had.
And Saros will have it. And that one's taken away by Charles Schlicht. Bang! Charles Schlicht with the slam.
That's something they wait to do all tournament. And you see a lot of that here over these 4 days, and that's an awesome thing for them. Great opportunity.
And McIrvin, that one's taken away by Wolkowitz. It's all Grant the past couple minutes. Just Schlicht is coming back. And this guy just has something. That will be his 7th point. And we're only 2 minutes into the third, folks. Keep an eye out on Charles Schlicht. He's hot right now. Saros has it for the Royals. And almost another takeaway there by Gray.
Over and back. Yep. He got it.
Got a little bit over the line. Great, tough defense there by Gray. Forced Barty back. And that will be a turnover. Grant will take possession.
Yeah, Larkin couldn't afford to do that right now. Down 10 after those points from Schlicht, and that's something that they couldn't give up right now.
Gray has it. This is suddenly a 10-point game. LeClaire has it for the Bulldogs. Schlicht puts it up, and his streak will end there on that missed three. But man, what a quarter he's having. As Gray's pass
Gray wanted a
Goes
call on that one.
went a little errant there.
Checking into the game for the Royals, number 14, Justin Simmons.
So we see Irvin going out there. A little bit surprised at that one. I mean, give him a little bit of a breather, though. He got pretty good depth on the team, so don't mind that stuff.
Simmons played a lot of the first half, and he'll come in for a spell here as well. Wolkowitz. Now Houghton to Gray. Wolkowitz it in. Houghton, the clear, puts it up for three. And that one, I thought that one was going in, but no dice for Matt LeClaire. Royals take it back, try to cut into this Grant lead. And that one falls.
Money for that
Josh
one.
Hibbett continues his big game. That makes it 13 on the day for him, as Houghton has it for the Bulldogs. And that shot is up by Smith. No thank you. And Larkin took the ball away there. I think Wolkowitz is trying to knock it out off of one of their players, but Hibbett just caught it. And Simmons, now Sowers, puts that up. No good. And that ball will stay with the Royals.
Checking into the game for the Bulldogs, number 3, Demarion Smith.
Ryan Smith coming back into the game for the Bulldogs. Matt LeClaire will take a seat. Sowers. Now to Hibbett. And now Simmons. Sowers puts that one up, and not quite, but Simmons gets the putback.
Justin Simmons.
Yeah, there you go with the Royals big men. I mean, we talked about that at the beginning of the game and at the half. And they're definitely using them a little bit more here. There you go with the rebounds coming off the hoop there.
And Gray's shot does not land, and the Sowers coming back with the through. His first points of the game.
Too many S's, right? Simmons, Sowers?
So many. And I believe there was a foul called.
Fouls on Royals, number 0, David McFadden. That's
David
his
McFadden
first.
of the Royals.
Team second. Checking into the game for the Royals, number 21, Matt Irvin.
And Mac Irvin will come in for McFadden.
There you go. He had about a minute of breather, and coach said, send you back in.
Like to hang out in those corners, watch for that when Larkin's on offense. As Wolkowitz has it, now Gray. And there's Simmons.
And there you go. Irvin's going right to the corner.
And Irvin's underneath. Can't quite get a hold on the ball in bounds, and that one will go back to Grant. 4-point game. Larkin's been slowly but surely chipping away at that lead. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 3.5 rather. And Gray has it now. Now Smith. Wolkowitz. Gray. And Houghton's pass finds Schlicht. Now Gray, Wolkowitz. Grant dominating possession here. Can't find many opportunities to shoot. And that one's taken away by Kabaya Burke of the Royals. And Simmons will take it back. Sowers. Houghton takes a fall. And Irvin to Simmons. Sowers. And the pass just goes south of Kabaya Burke, and there's Smith with the quick points. Larkin's coach is beside himself. That was an easy pass that just got, that Kabaya Burke just couldn't get a handle on.
Yeah, it sounded like he was trying to get them to run a play there and definitely slowed it down a little bit.
He was calling out elbows.
Yeah, he was calling out elbows, and it looked like they went, and then miscommunication on the pass there, and definitely a missed opportunity as Grant still has that 6-point lead. So
And Smith will get an opportunity to add the and one. And
There we go.
Makes it 13 on the day for Demarion Smith as the Bulldogs lead 47-40. Some madness going on in front of the rim will lead to a foul.
And Demarion Smith can't believe that he got fouled on that one, but I didn't see a whole lot of contact, but
Smith's third foul of the game. Keep an eye on that as we approach the fourth quarter. There. And David McFadden has it for the Royals. And we'll get a whistle.
yeah, it looks like he was just talking to the ref a little bit, letting him know that he did get hit in the head there. And now we see Demarion Smith come back in the game, which is a little bit surprising. I didn't think we'd see him until the fourth quarter with 3 fouls, but there he is.
Got Schlicht and Smith out there. Both of them can shoot. The Clear had a decent second quarter as well. And the Clear puts it up for 3. He had nothing but time there and no good. Offenses have slowed down just a little bit, a little bit in the second half. 47-41 Grant lead. And that will be McFadden taking the inbound play for Larkin. Simmons. Hibbett. McFadden takes the fumble as Irvin, now Hibbett. Simmons puts that up for 3 and bounces around, no good. McClear ends up on the ground again.
McClear's
Smith.
getting tossed around this last minute here of the quarter.
He has. As we tick under 50, McMath has it for the Bulldogs. Now Smith.
Wow, he just stepped out there. I'm surprised the ref didn't catch that.
And a timeout is called by the Bulldogs.
All right, this timeout is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Rosen Hyundai, a great season sponsor for us and good supporters of the Beacon Academy.
Absolutely. This game, the second semifinal of the consolation bracket. The winner will go on to play the Johnsburg Skyhawks after their dominating win. And that will be for the consolation bracket championship. And I will be on the call for that one tomorrow as well. So be tuned in there. Smith. Schlicht thought about taking it, did not.
Trapped in the corner now.
Yep, and that one's taken away by Hibbett. But Smith manages to get his hands back on the ball, and that one does not fall. Bounces around, ends up with McMath. Smith. Wolkowitz. And now McMath has it again. Schlicht for 3. Hey, what do you say? Charles Schlicht with another big-time 3. As we tick under 10 seconds here in the third quarter. And Sowers to McFadden. McFadden with the fadeaway. Does not fall, and Simmons is put back as a leader. And that will end the third quarter of action.
Yeah, and we're back to another 9-point lead, and we saw them get within 3 or 4 there, but Grant pulled away again, and that seems like it's kind of the story of the game here.
Via QR codes posted at the entrance by 10 p.m. tonight, and your donuts will be here.
Wondering what your home is worth, thinking about relocating, or just curious about the Fox Valley real estate scene? Drop Ann and Rachel a text, and let's chat today. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text Ann and Rachel today at 847-946-6654. Again, that's Ann and Rachel, 847-946-6654.
Another big support of the Beacon Academy, the great work done by the students. While we have a second, I want to thank everyone out in the truck and on the cameras out here. As I always say, they're the ones doing the hard work out here. We're just two people talking in the microphones.
Oh yeah, exactly. Great work by the high school students, and you can see them there. They do a phenomenal job.
Absolutely. They make this what it is.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the truck and bring you guys the best that we can do. So.
And the Bulldogs are also bringing the Royals the best they can do to transition. And a 9-point lead coming into the fourth quarter here. What do you need to do if you're Larkin to get back into this one?
I think you really need to get those balls down low. You need to get the stops on defense too. Every single time Larkin scores, Grant comes back and gets a quick one. And that definitely has been Larkin's problem all game. They haven't been able to get those stops. And if they do, then they go back and have an empty possession, and that's not what you need to do. You need to capitalize on your opportunities. So.
And they'll have an opportunity here as McFadden has it for the Royals after a takeaway. Hit it. McFadden. And that one's up and no good.
Call. Yeah, he took a few too many steps. Maybe in the NBA you'd see that one not being called, but not for the IHSA refs here.
And Gray just had to take the pass from like the corner there. That is the clear. Give it back to Gray. Gray the pass to Wolkowitz around center. Smith. Wolkowitz, Gray. And the Royals to get a takeaway. Sowers puts that one up and that one lands.
Yeah, and there you go. That's what they need to do there. Once Grant doesn't score, they need to go back down and score because Grant's going to come back like that and do the same
responds.
thing.
So. 22 points on the game for Charles Schlicht. An incredible performance. And that one's up and good. One looked like a weird shot to take, but Justin Simmons will get the 2 points for Larkin.
And there you go, good timeout taken by the Royals there. Slow it down a little bit and draw up some plays. For the best pizza in town, visit Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Enjoy a full catering menu for your next family, company, or holiday get-together. It's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Order online at IamAWiseGuy.com or give them a call at 847-742-0222. Again, that's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Phenomenal pizza. Couldn't say anything but good things about that. They're a big sponsor for our crew, provides pizzas and stuff during the basketball season and football season. So.
Absolutely, and we have 6:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs currently lead the Royals 52-45. And you mentioned some of those empty possessions for Grant that we saw at the beginning, Larkin not capitalizing on them. They did get the one just a minute ago. But what do you want to see them do to continue generating those takeaways?
Well, I think that's what coach for the Royals is talking about right now. But I think they need to get definitely play some good man-to-man defense. I think they need to work on their traps a little bit more. You don't really see that much out of them. But I think they definitely need to start doing that, and definitely full court press right now is what you need. But still be careful with those fast breaks because Grant definitely knows how to go down and take that ball right to the hoop. So.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, I am crying out for them to watch number 4 on the Bulldogs. He's been incredible today. As I mentioned, 22 points for Charles Schlicht in this one, so he's going to be a guy you want to watch.
Yeah, and I think everyone's still in for the Grant Bulldogs. I mean, they've been playing the same 5 for the last, probably the last 10-ish minutes.
And Gray has it. And Wolkowitz has it. And Schlicht puts it up for 3, and that one's no good.
Both
Rare
of them
miss there
going-
for Charles Schlicht.
Yeah, and both of them going for the ball there, a little bit of miscommunication, but
Checking into the game for the Royals, number 21, Matt.
and here you go, you need to capitalize on this one if you're the Royals, because definitely need to want to get within about 4 here. And
Mac Irvin checks into the game for the Royals. And Hibbett has it. Hibbett puts it up a deep 2, does not fall. And the Bulldogs will come back the other way.
And there you go with that press that I was talking about. Definitely a key factor that they'll need to work on here.
Smith puts that one up and it does not fall. The rebound bounces around a little bit and ends up with Larkin. Now Hibbett will take it back quick. Sowers puts it up and no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Charles Schlicht over McFadden.
Yeah, no good on either side here. I mean, they're both running quick offenses, and the D really has stepped up here on both sides of the ball.
And Smith drives in, a little bounce pass till it clear, and that shot does not fall. Looked like an easy, I mean, I shouldn't say easy, but a relatively open shot to take. I'm surprised the clear didn't make that one.
Yeah, you're not really used to seeing that.
The game for the Royals, number 1, Lawrence Salas.
Lawrence Salas coming into the game for Kobaya Burke of the Royals.
Yeah, and there you go. Check one tall guy out for another one. I mean, that's the depth that this team has.
And that one goes around. Now Wolkowitz has it. Wolkowitz working against, that was McFadden. As Gray drives in, and that one's no good, and the rebound is handled by Larkin.
Yeah,
and McFadden will take it.
Burke's at the off the bench again, waiting to be subbed in, so not too long of a rest for him.
And Wolkowitz to take the ball away from Irvin. And Smith has an opening, had to pick up the pass just a little bit and could not get it done. Wolkowitz with the rebound, that one's up and no good. And I think we're getting a foul called.
Wolkowitz will be shooting 2 here.
That's his first, team first.
No points today so far. He's kind of an offensive driver for the team, but doesn't really have a whole lot of points. We saw that in their last game as well.
Yeah, definitely a big passer. Good defensive player for him. Not really fast, so he hasn't been up there on those fast breaks, but his first one falls for him and definitely helping him out with the free throws and on the defensive side. So.
Justin Simmons in the game for the Royals and McMath in the game for the Bulldogs. An 8-point game. Grant leads. 4:53 left to play. This free throw to extend the lead to 9. If it's made. And it's not. And Grant ends up getting possession back on the rebound. Although a couple guys on the floor.
Looks like
Charles
Burke.
Schlicht and McFadden's down on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I think he may have gotten a foot or a hand to the face there. Maybe looking for a mouth bleeding or maybe a little dazed.
Shaken up on the play, and we have been given a pretty good basketball game so far. 53 to 45, Grant leads, and Larkin's still trying to fight their way back into it.
Yeah, and this could be a big loss for him if McFadden doesn't come back in the game. It looks like he's hurting pretty bad right now, but if he doesn't come back in, this could be a big loss for them. Even though, like we said, that they have pretty good depth, but still, McFadden has been putting up points for them today, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with on defense.
Yeah, the athletic trader will come in and take a look at him.
Checking the game for the Royals, number 25, Kobaya Burke.
And Kobaya Burke coming into the game to replace him.
Barty.
And Barty in the game as well for the Royals, coming in place of Mac Urban.
And only an 8-point lead for Grant. Definitely not out of reach for the Royals, but we'll see what they can do here.
Need to hope Grant can come up empty on this possession, keep playing that tight defense, maybe force a turnover. As Wolkowitz has it, now Schlicht. Wolkowitz. Schlicht has it again. And that one's tipped away by Javion Sowers. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for Larkin as Hibbett puts up the layup.
Hibbett with the layup.
And that will make this a 6-point game as Grant will try to respond. Schlicht up and no good, and that one will get knocked out. Possession will stay with the Bulldogs.
Head coach for the Royals is furious right now. He really thought that was going to be a Larkin ball right there.
And wide open in the corners, not the guy you want to be wide open in the corner, Charles Schlicht, but his shot does not land.
They're lucky that did not fall down.
Man had a lot of time there, was wide open in the corner.
Yeah, he's definitely upset about that one.
First, checking the game for the Royals, number 21, Mac Irvin.
And Irvin checking into the game for the Royals. McFadden sitting on the bleachers behind Grant bench. We'll see if he comes back into this game at all. Josh Hibbett, up and good.
Joshua Hibbett.
Yeah,
and he's had a great game for the Royals.
I almost want to say McFadden has maybe some gauze or a towel, and it almost looks like there's a red spot on it. I don't know 100%, but
wouldn't be surprised if we've seen the last of him today. As Schlicht puts it up, looks like we will get a foul called beforehand, though. I don't think that basket is going to count.
And there you go, within 4. Like I said, that's where the Royals want to be right now. Creep up behind them and take this game from them.
Saw last year Larkin overtime thriller against Cary Grove. We'll see if they can force overtime in this one as well.
Fouls on Bulldogs, number 3, Demarion Smith. That's his 4th, team 2nd.
Marion Smith's forced foul of the game with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, and they're going to have to be careful with that one because he could definitely be falling out of the game here.
Yep, might come into play.
Definitely a tough defender.
Sowers has it for the Royals. And that one's up by Hibbett. That one's no good. And a fight for the ball ensues, and Kabaya Burke gets the rebound. And the call is going to be a charge.
Yeah, he let into that with his shoulder big time on that one.
The Royals, number 25.
I don't even think that was a flop on Schlicht's part. That looked like a pretty hard hit there.
He took a ton of elbow on that one.
Yeah.
Matthew LeClaire.
All right, Houghton will take the inbound pass for the Bulldogs. They again lead by 4. And it'll just go right off of Simmons and right back into the hands of Houghton.
Smart play, didn't have anything open, so.
Yep. A reminder that the winner of this one will go on to the Consolation Bracket Championship against the Johnsburg Skyhawks. Still a close one here. Both teams fighting to make the Consolation Bracket Championship.
Skyhawks are a hard team to beat. They got a lot of 3-point shooters, hard defense.
Yeah, big-time high-flying offense for the Skyhawks, no pun intended. Wolkowitz out of Houghton. And LeClaire has it for the Bulldogs. Trying to find a partner. He'll find one Schlicht. And Gray. 2:50 left. And Wolkowitz has it. A little spin move, can't get the shot off, and I believe they're going to say that Gray stepped out.
Wow. Yeah, I think at this point for Grant, I think it's just eating up the clock. And we talked about earlier with no shot clock, this is an easy tournament where you can just eat up the clock as long as you can get that ball moving around.
And they could have done more if Gray hadn't stepped out. You got to know where on the court you are if you're Braylon Gray.
Yeah.
And Sowers has it for the Royals. That pass will find Hibbett. Hibbett working against Houghton. That ball's out, and Braylon Gray's going to take it back, and he's all alone. Braylon Gray.
Wanted to see a dunk out of Braylon Gray there. But
I wanted to see it too, but he just decided to take the easy layup.
Smart play by him.
And I'll make it a 6-point game. And that 3 is up by Sowers, and that one lands. Javion Sowers for 3.
Timeout taken by the Royals.
And after that, we will head to a short little break for the last 2 minutes of this one.
Probably sober.
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home just in case. Why would you do that?
Probably okay isn't okay. Call a cab, a car, or a friend.
Good choice.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
And we are back just in time to start the last 2 minutes of play here as the Bulldogs lead the Royals by 3.
We just saw go by actually, no, that wasn't. We saw McFadden come back to the bench over there after being over with the trainer for a few minutes.
We'll see if he comes back on the court here in the final 2 minutes, or maybe overtime if we get that, as Smith will get the pass off to Wolkowitz. He was getting swarmed there. He just had to get that pass off.
Yeah, it almost looked like a 3-person trap.
And Gray dancing around, working against Mac Irvin, I'm sorry. And Smith will drive in, made that one look easy. Just shoddy defense there by the Royals to leave Smith open to drive in.
What a drive to the hoop. Good move to get some separation there, and he just exploded.
And Sowers will take it for the Royals. And Irvin's up for 3 in the corner. No good. He loves that corner, but the corner does not love him today. No points on the day for Mac Irvin.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that. I would have liked them to go for an easy layup there, work it down low, get down to the nitty-gritty, because, yeah, now they're going to have to foul because there is no shot clock. So,
with 58 seconds left, a 5-point deficit might be a bit too much to overcome, but never say never. Anything can happen here during Hinkle Holiday Classic action, as Braylon Gray will head to the line. Will shoot 2.
Dan Grant's been pretty good at their free throws today, so definitely not a good situation for Larkin right now.
Gray, probably the guy you want to foul 2 for 4 on the day, and he'll make that one.
Checking in the game for the Royals, number 0, David McFadden.
And McFadden's back in the game for the Royals. Took that fall a little bit, was down on the ground for a little while, and he's coming right back into the game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that whatsoever. The second one falls down there for Grant.
And that shot's up and good by Javion Sowers.
Yeah, I think that's what they needed to do the last time, and they definitely would have had less of a deficit to come up from.
Would have been a 3-point game right now, if that were the case.
Checking in the game for the Royals, number 14, Justin Simmons.
And Simmons checking into the game for the Royals. 5-point deficit, 45 seconds left. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a quick foul here by Larkin. And Gray has it. And now Larkin will foul.
Yeah.
Send Gray to the line once again.
Chewed up 8 seconds of the clock there, though. Good ball movement by Gray. Definitely had good handles on that one. But again, not the person that you really want to be following right now, because he just sunk both of his last 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did the same thing with these 2. So.
Yeah, it looked like they were giving them a second to maybe pass the ball to someone else or to try and get a takeaway there. But ultimately did not work. And Gray perfect for free throws in the 4th quarter so far. He just had those 2 that you saw, and he hits his 3rd.
Yeah, and you can see Grant stand back.
And brings him to 6 for 8 on the day from the line for Braylon Gray.
And you got to think that they're going to be chucking up 3s here.
Gonna try and get something quick going here. And
Like
they'll drive
move.
in. Sowers cannot get it to fall. And with 20 seconds left to play, Grant's just gonna try and play keep away. Foul's finally drawn on Charles Schlicht.
Number 21.
Again, not a good one to follow because he's been shooting pretty well today.
Yeah, we mentioned 22 points total for Charles Schlicht in this one. He will look to extend the lead, make it a 9-point game. If this isn't already out of reach, it will be after these two if he makes them, and he does.
And I think this is Charles Schlicht. That's the one that you're going to be talking to after the game, so stick around for that,
I
folks.
will. Charles Schlicht makes 23 points on the day. And make it 24. Incredible game by Charles Schlicht, and a great game by the Grant Bulldogs overall, as Larkin's in prayer mode here. Sowers will put up the 3. That one does not fall, and Grant will hold and be fouled again. I didn't think they were going to foul there. I thought they were just going to let the clock run out.
Yeah, with a 9-point lead, it's looking out of reach.
But we will see.
Pretty impossible at this point. But
we get a couple extra free throws, and everybody loves free throws, so I guess that's something. And Smith makes his first. Makes it a double-digit lead. And the second free throw is good by Smith. And Larkin. Sowers will put it up for 3. That one's no good. And it ends up in the hands of Matt McClear, who will hold. And the Bulldogs will take down the Larkin Royals 65-54. And they will play the Johnsburg Skyhawks tomorrow in the Consolation Bracket Championship, which again, I will be on the call for. So catch that tomorrow. We're going to go to a short break, and after that, I will be speaking with Charles Schlicht of the Grant Bulldogs. Don't go anywhere.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
And I am Logan Franz here with our player of the game, Charles Schlicht. 24 points today. You were hot shooting, and did you have something before the game maybe told you this was going to be a good game for you, or what was going on there?
I mean, I was just coming to the game ready to play, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, and you guys got the win. You guys are playing against the Johnsburg Skyhawks in the Consolation Bracket Championship. How excited are you guys for that?
We played them before at home. We beat them by 10. It should be an easy win for us.
Easy win for us, Charles Schlicht. Strong words. All right, well, thank you, Charles. I'm Logan Franz, signing off for today. And don't go anywhere because we got more Hinkle Holiday Classic action coming at you right after this. Naperville North versus Geneva. Don't go anywhere.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Ann and Rachel Realtors, the hometown real estate team that takes the time to get to know you, your family, your needs, and your dreams. There is no better team to navigate and negotiate the selling and buying process in this hot market. Call or text them today at 847-946-6654. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.